There we go. So there's a little delay there. Swipe for see comments. And I'm going to sneeze. Oh, sorry about that. Whew, I don't know where that came from. I was just doing some cleaning in the bathroom and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta go. I gotta go. So I hope we have some people joining us tonight. We are here for Thursday Stampin' with Sue. Whatever you want to call it, I suppose. So kind of move my camera up a little bit so I have a little bit more space so you can see more. So as you're coming in, be sure to say hello so that I know that you're here. There's some fun projects planned tonight. So I hope you're ready to do some fun stamping with me. I'm not seeing any comments. Just refresh this. So say hello as you come in. So we're going to be working with a fun set tonight. The Beauty of Friendship. You can find this in the annual catalog. Hi, Kathy. This is in the annual catalog on pages 10 and 11. I think that's it. 10 and 11. Yes, 10 and 11. Hello, Kim. So, Kathy, unfortunately, we didn't get any more people to sign up for this class, so I did have to cancel it. But I have a lot of fun projects to share tonight. And Kathy, I'm going to, because you were the only one that signed up, the samples I make tonight, I will be saving for you. So those that weren't able to come for whatever reason, I mean, I realize it's still summer. We're still trying to get every last bit of summer in there. So I want to thank you all for stopping here, whether you're watching live or on the replay. And I do have, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Am I interrupted already? Interrupted already? Are you kidding me? I almost want to think that if I turn off the Do Not Disturb, I have better luck here. So I hope you're all still there. It still says I'm live. But I did get a thing that popped up on the screen. I don't think it's just me. I think it's many other people that are doing their lives too, having the same problems. So anyhow, I do have giveaways today. So those of you that are here, you may be, bummer it got canceled. Yeah, I know. I just decided there's so much work put into it. You know, not that you're not worth it, but you will get the samples. And I don't know. I was just kind of bummed. But anyhow, so those of you that are watching on the replay, whether you're here Facebook Live, the replay live, or if you're on my YouTube channel at StampinSueCreates, thanks so much for joining me. So we're still in full speed ahead with Celebration. It's hard to believe that it's about halfway through August already. And if you'd like to join my team, I'd love to have you as a team member of the Sweet Bee Stampers. There is a special going on right now for Celebration. If you join during August and September, your $99 kit will include $125 of product of your choice and a free bundle, which this is the flyer of all the fun bundles that you can choose from. And I'd love to have you. I'm also running a promotion with during Celebration that if you place an order of $35 or more, you will, that's every month, you will get the tutorial of 15 fun projects that you will not find anywhere else. It's done by myself and 14 other demonstrators, step-by-step instructions, photos, everything, and it changes every single month. If you place an order of $50 or more, your name will be entered in to win a mini cut and emboss machine and a tote bag to carry it in. That drawing will be done the first Thursday in October live. So great way to, I'm glad you're here too, Kim. Great way to get, you know, some fun products, because don't forget, with 50 or more, each 50, you get to choose from Celebration items in the specialty catalog. All of that can be found in my online store at StampinSueCreates.stampinup.net. So, let's get started. So Beauty of Friendship. Love this stamp set. As soon as I saw it, I knew I had to have it. I have some cutout things here and from another event. So I like to put my dies on these magnet sheets. So we have quite a lot of dies here. So all the trees can be cut out. There's little rectangles to do sayings. Here is the stamp set here. I kind of have mine on top because those are ones I'm going to be using. There's little birds in here, the trees, all the different trees. This one you can cut out the inside of the tree and then the outside of the tree. So it's just a lot of fun, and it's not just for winter. It can be used all year round because the sentiments are wonderful. Hi, Fran. Hello, hello. Hi, Mary. Okay, so let's get started with something quick. Right? We like quick, don't we? I'm going to bring in here a little mat for myself. And I have quite a lot, let me show you, quite a lot of ink pads tonight. Quite a lot. So we're going to see how much we get done tonight. And I will keep going and creating until we are pretty much done. So I love my brushes, my Stampin', what are they called? Sponges? Stampin' sponges? I don't know what they're called. I don't remember. You know what I mean. And we're going to use, let's see, we're going to use some crumb cake here and some soft suede. Love those too. And I'm going to bring in some pieces here. I know I have more than enough pieces. So these are, I'm not sure if you can see this, but I already pre-cut these. These were using the dies, and I'm not sure if you can see that, but it has a little border going around it. So they're really, really cool. And this is just a piece of crumb cake, and I'm just going to trim that later. So I have a couple here in case I make a boo-boo, because you know I do too. So we have soft suede, and we're working with Very Vanilla. And I'm using the thick Very Vanilla. Many of you know that if you follow me, you will recall that I said I like using the thick basic white, and I also love the thick Very Vanilla because it just gives you a little more oomph to your card. Hi, Kay. Blending brushes. Yes, thank you. I know you guys can help me out. You know I get brain farts when I come here live, right? So I have one for the inside and one for the outside. So this one will go inside there. So this is the one we're going to work with. And I'm just going to turn this away. All right, so stamps. Yes. Let's open this up. And I am going to use this stamp here. That is the tree. And I know I could fit them on there, but you know what I think? And I'm going to just say ahead of time, I did some cleaning in my room last night. And I'm hoping I can find everything. Let me see, will it fit on this block? Oh my gosh, can you hear that car? And that's what my window's closed. I don't know if you can hear it. I don't know, maybe I want to use that block. Let's see, let's try this block. I'm going to put it at an angle. This is photopolymer stamp set. And normally people put a little something, something underneath there. So let me find my mat. So how many of you like just come up to your craft room one day and just say, oh my gosh, what a mess, I need to clean it? Well, that was last night. What a mess, I needed to clean it. Not that it's any cleaner by any means, but move things around a little bit. We'll see how it goes. All right, soft suede. I'm going to put this aside. Soft suede, and we're going to use this little tree. And we're going to ink this up. And we're going to, let me see here. We're going to stamp our tree. And then we're going to stamp it again. And stamp again. Then we're going to ink it up. And we're going to turn it this way. And we're going to stamp our tree. And our tree. And our tree. And then what I want to do, and don't worry if you get that on your mat, that'll wash right off. I want to go ahead and stamp off a little bit. And I'm going to take this out of here for a second. And I want to go down here, and I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go down here, maybe a little there. You know, sometimes you just kind of get carried away, you can't stop. Okay, that's good. All right, so let me bring in my cleaner, and I am into the not the chamois, the, oh my gosh, my brain is like, the Stampin' Scrub and our Stampin' Mist. I'm still overcoming from Kay telling me that my chamois was dirty. Oh, let me put that right there. Clean my stamp. Look at the nice job it does. And even if it gets dirty, you just have to rinse that thing out underneath the sink for a little bit. Okay, so while I have this out, I want to do the thinking of you. So let me get that, thinking of you. So I hope you're all doing well. And I apologize up front if I miss any comments. I will go back in later and check them out. If you have any questions, there's plenty of peeps here, but I'm sure they all know what everything is called and can help the demonstrator here because she can't remember nothing. So thinking of you, I'm going to go that right here. And stay till the end because, like I said, I will have a giveaway at the end. Clean that over there off to the side. All right, stick that back there. Okay. Oh, you know what? I should not have cleaned that because I forgot the inside. Darn it. Don't you hate when that happens? Let's bring our inside. Let's bring that tree back. Oh, well. The tree will get over it. So we're going to kind of do the same on here. I'm not even going to use this mat. I think I'm going to be fine without it. I will keep it to the side if I feel I'm going to need it. So let's just do down the bottom. Isn't that cute? I mean, you know, normally you think you got to use the whole tree, but you don't. You don't have to use the whole tree. And just keep it simple. Okay, so there's our inside. Put that aside. Let's close this up because now we're going to bring in some crumb cake. This is a very simple card. And look, I have some sort of thingy in here. Huh. All right. So with our brushes, we're going to ink it up and kind of go off a little bit on the paper. And all we're going to want to do is just lightly go around and make sure you kind of dabble off on your paper because you don't want to go right to your card because what that's going to do is give you like a blob. And we don't want blobs. We just want to add a little bit of color to the edge of the card. And I'm kind of not really going too much in the center, just going around the edges, leaving that center like so. So I think that's good. Okay. All right, so now we want to bring in, now do you love this twine? I love that the Baker's twine comes in a huge pack with all different colors. Absolutely love that. Our embossing powders come that way too. So I'm going to, let's see, yes, wrap this around a few times. Woo, it's rolling away. So, all right, go ahead and tie this off. I'm not going to tie a bow, we're just going to do a simple knot. And that is going to go in the center. So this is a nice monochromatic card. If you don't know what that is, that's just using the same color. Not doing any kind of special additional colors, just keeping it brown. All right. Now, let me get my trimmer. Where did I put my trimmer? Oh, it's right here in front of me. It's going to be one of those kind of nights, ladies, where everything's going to be MIA on the desk. All right. My base card. Move this aside. Base card is going to go on here. Let me zhush this over a little bit more. And yes, zhush, 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 zhush. got many people using the words zhush, well, the word zhush, I should say. All right, and I have a brand new Tombow multi-glue. Brand new out of the package. Oh, life is good, right? So this will get glued onto here. And it doesn't matter which way you go because the card is the same up or down. So this is great for beginners. Let's go ahead and put this there. One of the things I noticed with this glue, especially if you're using the white cardstock, is if you do a scribble on the inside, when that card dries or when it goes through the mail, you sometimes can see that. So you're probably best go around your edges and leave it, you know, okay and clear in the center. Don't put anything in the center. All right, so let me get my little trimmer here. And I just want to trim off these edges. All right, so let me just put this on here. Just going to put a little border around there. I don't want to glue it on yet because in case I cut it wrong, then, you know, that kind of puts a little damper on things. There we go. Okay. A new pot of glue, yes. I know, isn't it wonderful? And it's not all mucky around it. You know, sometimes you get like, you know, all the glue remnants on there. But I am going to bring in my silicone mat when I add glue to the back of this. And because, in case it jibbies off. Just a little bit, you don't want to use a lot of this glue. Number one, it's economical. And number two, and when you press down on it, it's going to ooze out. And you don't want any glue ooze. There we go with that. Okay, dimensionals. Let's bring our card back in. Oh, let's use, oh my gosh, I'm interrupted again. I'm just going to keep on going. Live video interrupted. Should resume shortly. Okay, I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to put this in the center. And we're back. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me, Facebook? Stop! Stop! Okay, guys. I'm gonna wait for y'all to come back. Yes, we're frozen, yes. We're back. All right. Let's wait for y'all to come back. Okay, I think we're back. We're back. Yes, it's back. If this keeps doing this, I'm going to go out and I'm going to take off the Do Not Disturb and be disturbed, because it seems like last week when I did not put the Do Not Disturb on my phone, then it worked. But we'll see. Just hang in there with me. So thinking of you, and then you can put whatever you want on the inside. But it's a nice masculine card. It's perfect for many things. You can replace that with happy birthday. Very quick, simple card. So hope you like that. Okay, next up, let us do something in the blues. We're going to call in the blues for the next one. So let me clear that out. And let's see, we're going to have everything done because, you know, I'm just anticipating it's going to be another one of those nights. This is the Misty Moonlight. And no, it's not. This is the Misty Moonlight. This is the Night of Navy. Okay, so we're going to do a little thing on there. Now, this is that beautiful glimmer paper. Glitter paper. Let me grab it. It's the free celebration paper. Bedazzling specialty paper. 6x6 in size. And this paper is like so strong. You don't want to use a whole lot. A little bit will do you. So the trees, ahead of time, I stamped them. And I cut them out with the dies. I'm only going to need one. I just couldn't decide which one I liked. I have a little bit of that designer series paper that goes with the suite. And what I want to do, let's put this aside. I have this cut at Oh, and here I go again. I don't have my thing here. It's just a little sniplet of it. And let's see. 1, 2, 2 by, 2 by, 2 by. Let's go this way. 2 by 5. 2 by 5? 2 by 5. Okay. And then I have a little piece of this. I just want to add a little bit to there, to add a little bit of glitz. This is a quick card, so this will go on there. Let me get my glue. Hi Nancy, love your deck and your furniture. I'm ready to bring a barbecue up there. Oh, I so wish I had a deck. Oh, there's nothing like having a deck. Nancy just got a new deck put on the back of her house, and it is beautiful. So we're just going to put that along there. We're going to let the Designer Series paper do the work. We're going to go ahead and put this right there. And I think I'm upside down with that, but there's no right or wrong with that. Okay, so I did have this saying. Here it is. If I could grab it. Okay, so out of the Night of Navy, I stamped Friendships Refresh the Soul. So I'm going to need my paper trimmer for that again. Where did I put it? Right there. So I've learned, you know, to go ahead and do as much prep ahead of time because of this darn Facebook, and it's temperamental. So I have another little rectangle piece, so I'm just going to layer under here. I think I have to take a little bit more off. So we shall do that. So there we go. That's perfect. And when you're using paper like this, the liquid glue is a good choice. That, or I would do glue dots. Because of the texture, this paper has a lot of texture to it, and I like the liquid glue. I don't like the mess because I usually get messy with it, but I like that you have the opportunity to wiggle it around a little bit, you know. Okay, so that's going to go there. I'm going to go ahead and bring in a tree, but let's go and glue this to our card base. So this would be like a great card for Christmas. You know, you can just put a Christmas saying on there. That would be wonderful. Why do I have this one? Why do I have all that? That would be for the inside, I think. So, I'm thinking for the inside. Okay. Put that there like that. And this is going to go up here. So there's not even any bows or ribbons on this card. So, because this bling from this paper is so amazing. All right. Okay, let me put this aside. I think this will go for this inside. Yes, it will. I thought I had a little strip to adhere to the inside. I don't, so we'll do something else. Okay, so we'll let that be our tree. So let's take another tree, and where's my chopper? Add a little something to the inside. We'll just chop this puppy right in half. Would you like that? Huh? Yeah, I'm pretty good with that guillotine cutter. All right. Let me get my mat again. Now, I'm not going to be here next Thursday. Next Thursday is a leadership event that I will be attending online. So that is going to be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from the comfort of my own home. So I'm looking forward to that. So I will not be here live. So keep that in mind. I'm sure I will remind you during the week. Oops. I'm like all thumbs here tonight. It's that liquid glue. I'm going to blame it on the liquid glue. So there we go. I'm going to go with the other half. I have to put the other half of the tree over here. What do y'all think of that? Huh. What do you think of that? Nah, just one side. All right. Okay, let's get back to our card. All right, we have glue all over me fingers. Put that there. Now we're going to take our tree. Let's put our tree up on dimensionals as well. And don't forget, use every little last bit of your dimensionals. Don't waste any of these. You can see what happens when you don't ink your stamp up correctly. The other side has an ubu on it. Nobody cares. Nobody knows. And what happens here stays here. Just won't tell anyone. So, yes, unfortunately, this class didn't get many participants, so I decided I was just going to cancel it. So I figured I would show you all tonight what you missed out by not attending. Look at these elegant faceted gems. Don't you think this tree needs a little something something? I do. Live video interrupted. All right. StampinSueCreates just keeps on going like the Energizer Bunny. Just keep going. What's that like Dory? Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. So it's just keep stamping. Just keep stamping. My followers will come back. I know you guys will. Maybe we should put a big one right here on the top. Be like the star on the tree. So there we go. Look at that. Isn't that sparkly and beautiful? You can go ahead and make that your Christmas card by just using your little scraps of paper. And a little goes a long way. So what do you think of that? Beautiful. Thank you, thank you. So yes, Pacific Point, was it? No, it wasn't Pacific Point. It was Night of Navy and Misty Moonlight. Okay, so that is card number 2, and here's the inside just with that little tree. I'm not going to put no embellishments on that. You could very easily use Wink Stella on there. And there was my sample. How pretty. Ooh, special. Okay, that was number uno. Uno. Okay, let's do another fun card. Okay, this time I almost said this is chocolate chip. This is not chocolate chip, people. This is early espresso. So our basic card, and what I did is I scored down the center at 2 3/4. Okay, and I'm going to fold that back. So it's going to be a little bit of a fancy fold, I suppose you can call it. All right, so we got to do a little fancy fold. So I have a piece for the inside, the 4 by 5 1/4, and then I have a little piece for the outside. And again, this is that paper. I mean, I don't think it goes too well there, but I think it goes beautiful on there. And this will go here. So let's go ahead and do this. So this is 4 by 5 1/4, and this will be 5 by 4. Yes, I think. Okay, let's just go with that. But you know, everything's a quarter less. Quarter less. So we're going to put that. This is our Bumblebee cardstock, one of the in colors. And then I took just a little strip that was left over, and I'm just going to put that over here on the right hand side. So these are quick, simple cards because the paper like really does all the work for us. We don't really have to do a whole lot of work with these. And I love this paper. This whole pack of paper. I hope you got it. How many of you got it when it was on the special, when they had all the DSP on special? I hope so. Okay, so we have this little strip, and this is, next time remind me to have a ruler or to write it down. This is another one, 2 by 5 1/4. 2 by 5 1/4. And then of course this will be 1 3/4 by 5. How's that? So let's go ahead and glue these together. And put this right on here. And we're going to go ahead and use that twine again because that twine just goes perfect with this whole suite of products. So let's bring our twine in. And this time what we're going to do is we're going to go from top to bottom. Let's go 1, 2, 3. And go ahead and again we're just going to tie a knot Then don't pull it too tight because you'll risk the chance of pulling in your cardstock and making a big bleeper on it. So let's just separate the strands. Ugh. And keep these down here. Okay. So let me move this down a little bit. I want that to go in the center. So if you just bend it ever so slightly and pull it down. There we go. All right, paper snips for ribbon, scissors only. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to take this around all of these 3 strands, and I'm going to tie a knot in the center. If my fingers let me. There we go. Okay, now you can fix that a little better. You can trim that down a little bit. Go. Okay. Now I have hello, which that one is stamped crooked, so I'm not using that. I believe in you. I believe in you. I don't know what that was in there. Okay. So we have a little. I use that little rectangle that comes with the dies. I don't know if you can see, but it has a little bit of an outline on there, very faintly. So let's put our card together. This is another one of those quick cards. This one, I want to make sure I put enough adhesive on this because of the baker's twine, so that it stays down. This will go on here. And oh my gosh, I love these colors. Who's ready for fall? I see that those of you that are Dunkin' fans, the pumpkin spice is back. One of the girls at work, she loves, apparently Dunkin' has apple cider donuts. Well, she's pregnant, so she had her husband driving all over the valley. Oh, that's not stuck down yet. All over the valley to get these apple cider donuts on the first day when they came out. And nobody had them. From Mountaintop to Plains to, I don't know what it is, Nanacoke or wherever it was. But nobody had them. So she was very down. I said, don't worry, give it about a week or so. But people just bought them out like crazy. Okay, so I put a little bit of glue just on the left-hand side, just to put that right here. I believe in you, like that. And then there's your fun card. You have lots of room to write in there. Or if you don't want to, you can go ahead and add another piece to the back and you can write on the back. But isn't that pretty? Very simple. And the other card I did was a thank you. Because we always need thank you cards. Right? Okay. That is card number 3. Like, we are just flying. How are we on time? Oh, we have lots of time. Lots of time. Alrighty. Okay, let's do this one. So these are the cards that we were going to make at the class. So you're getting a preview of all the class cards. Okay, cinnamon cider. Who doesn't love cinnamon cider? It is a must. So here's another one of those sheets. Let me grab it because I want to show you. Here is how the sheet is made. So it's 12 by 12. So if you just cut it right down the center at 6, I don't know, this one is probably the one down here. I don't know. If you cut it down 6 and then you cut it this way, you'll be able to get all those pieces. And this is the back of it. But I want to show you, what do I want to show you? I want to show you something. I want to show you. Oh, here it is in the full sheet. So isn't that pretty? Just cut it right down center and then cut them up this way, whether you want to do them at 4 or 5 1/4. Now, if you were to do it, let me get a sheet and show you the best way to cut your paper so you get the most out of it, okay? So this is just a little tip for you guys for coming and spending some time with me. All right, so I found my scoring blade when I was cleaning. Yay! All right, so let me check. This is the other side that has that wood grain look. So here's what I'm going to do. 12 by 12. I'm going to go ahead and put this in my paper trimmer at 5 1/4, because normally when you're doing cards, you're going to cut your DSP at 4 by 5 1/4, right? This 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 is the front size of your card. So if we go ahead and put this at 5 1/4, right? So then you'll have all of this left. And then all you have to do with this is just trim this at 4. So 4, 4, and 4. So you'll be able to get 6 cards out of one sheet of paper by cutting it that way. Now, if you were to cut this at 4, you're only going to get 2 pieces, and then you're going to have a big honking piece left over, right? So let's do that. Let me show you the difference. If I were to cut this at 4, now depending on how you want your paper laid out, so then you have all this waste, right? Which, you know, you can use for something. So 4, and then if I go 5 1/4, I'm only going to get 2. Whereas if I do it the other way, you get 3. And then you have, you know, all these extra pieces laying around. So what would you rather? Would you rather get 6 pieces out of your 12 by 12? Or would you rather only 5 with all that extra that you got to, you know, decide, well, what am I going to do with all that, right? So that's the best way to cut your paper to get the most out of it so there's no waste. And keep that in mind when you're cutting up your DSP. Okay, so cinnamon cider, we got a hot dog fold this time, and hot dog is basically at 4 1/4. The other one is cut at 5 1/2. And we have a piece of Mossy Meadow, and we have this beautiful paper. There's the other side. Nah, don't like that. Okay, so these are quick, simple cards. So we're going to go ahead, let's glue these together. And let the DSP do all the work for you. That's what all these cards basically are. The designer series paper is doing all the work. When you have a piece of DSP that has a look like this one does, I mean, you just slap on a saying and you're good to go, right? Okay, so let's bring that twine in again, because we're all about the twine. All about the twine. The twine, if you're, you know, you want to be fancy. The twine. This will be for our inside. Did I do anything in there? Yeah, I did. Okay, so, twine. So, and it's always good if you're going to do, wrap around some twine to add a little bit of cardstock to your DSP, because the DSP is kind of thin. Well, let's go with the lighter color. Let's go with that one, because we can. Okay. So let's go ahead and wrappy. And do another knot. You can do a bow if you want, but we're just going to knot it. And a little flipped over one on the other here. There we go. All right, and we're going to wrap this around. Well, I should have left myself a little bit more. Let me cut this. And use that part. So we're going to knot this around the 3 of them, because I kind of like that. It kind of cinches them in together. Alrighty. Oh my goodness. The fingers do not want to work. Okay. There we go. Okay, so there's that. Let me scoochy that over a little bit more. Okay, so that'll go on there. Okay, so out of the, oh, I have a piece that didn't come out. These are one of the dies that I cut out the tree. And isn't that tree beautiful? I need my little silicone mat. And it would be a good choice to run this through the adhesive. And Aurora's barking. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to keep on going. Keep on swimming. Aurora! I'm going to put that on there. Aurora! Oh my God. Aurora! Yeah, she's deaf. She's deaf when it comes to me yelling at her. Okay, let's add some glue to the back. I mean, I don't even see anybody out there. Like, usually it's the neighbor from up the street and she parks, like, you know, walks down. But I don't even see her out there. Okay. I yell back. Love the color combo. I know. Isn't it stunning? Let's put our little tree here. And I got a little stickiness there. So I go in with my little embossing buddy to get rid of that. Okay, let's go ahead and stick this. Do you like how I just keep going? Just keep going. Because I don't know what stops or what doesn't, or if it's having the hiccups. But whatever. Gotta go with the flow, right? And I thought I had another piece of strip to go on the inside of this one too, but I guess we're just gonna have naked on the inside. But I like to put white on the inside when you kind of have a color, you know, that might not show up too well if you're, you know, writing your little note in ink. This way too, if you don't put your inside and you just wait until you're gonna send the card, you can put up whatever you want right on here. If you zhuzh up your writing, you can very easily just cut another piece. And once you're done with your writing, then glue it in there. Okay, so we have a small piece of the Early Espresso and another one of these with a little hello on it. Hello. And I cut out some birds. So we have to decide what color birds we want. And I put this over to the right, and my fingers are sticky now. I put this over to the right when I stamped it because I want to put a little bird on there. Okay. All right, sticky, sticky. Let's put this on with some dimensionals. So I hope you're all hanging in there. You didn't give up on me just yet. So I'm going to make it worth your while for sticking around, I'll tell you. You guys are troopers for hanging in there. Okay, so we have a couple different bird colors. We have, if I could pick them up, we have red. It's going that way. We have Early Espresso, my sticky fingers. And we have, oh, what is that color called? That color is Cajun Craze. So I'm going to put, I like the red bird in the tree because I think he really shows up nicely there. So what do you guys think of that one there? I think so. I think so. Okay, so my lovely glue dot dispenser. This can be found on Amazon. I know I had a few questions about it. It's called Mini Glue Dot. Oh, look, I reached my goal just by sitting here. That thing is like a farce. Through Amazon, it's called Mini Glue Dot Dispenser, if anyone is looking for it. It does come with glue dots in it, and it's honking big. And I just love it. And you don't have to worry. What am I doing? I don't want that one. I want the red one. You don't have to worry about, you know, your glue dots are not on the roll correctly because they are to use this little dispenser. And our rolls will fit in it when you're done. So there is that card. Isn't that cute? Look at that. Look at that paper. Gosh, love that. How we doing on time, peeps? How we doing on time? Let me grab a drink. I have one card that I really, really, really want to show you. Boom. I just dribbled on myself. Can't take me anywhere. Okay. How about a Slimline card? You guys want to do a Slimline card? Okie dokie. Let's do it, Smokey. All right. So, Slimline card. You know what? I do have a ruler here somewhere. You know, when I was cleaning up, I found it. Where did I put it? All right, let me just use I use my sewing one. How about that? This is the one I use when I'm cutting fabric. That'll work. It's a ruler. So when I give you the measurements, I don't think I wrote them down. So this is basic black cardstock. And it is cut at, and this is so hard to see, 9.5. Is it 9.5? No, 9.25. 9.25 by 7.5. And it is scored at, oh my gosh, this is not a good ruler. It is scored at 3 3/4, so half of it. But this is nice for cutting fabric, because you know, when I'm using my rotary cutter, I won't cut my fingers off, which, you know, that's important. Okay, so let's go ahead and fold this. Do you like these Slimline cards? Who all likes Slimline cards? I love them. I think they are fun. Now, mind you, I did measure this one. This is that designer series paper, the one with all the different wood colors. So this is 3.5 by 9. Okay, 3.5 by 9. That's going to be on the top. And then I have another piece of, if I can grab it and get it, 3.5 by 9. That will be my inner. So remind me, you got an inner, so you got to stamp your inner, right? Right. Okay, so that's going to be our basic card there. All right, so now this is going to require stamping. So I'm going to bring my little tree in and my block, okay, and my inks. So I'm going to do my tree in soft suede. Okay, put that there. So now, what I want to do, I got to get another piece of paper that I can measure on. I need a grid paper for this. Okay, let's put this under here, because you definitely want to have a grid paper when you're doing this. Oh, I need a larger desk. Larger desk. All right, put that there. I don't want to forget. I got to stamp that. Okay, so here's the paper on here. I'm sorry if you can't really see it. I don't know if you could see that. But the center of this is 4.5, okay? And where is my stamp? Okay. So I'm going to be stamping a bunch of trees, and I want them to be evenly spaced, okay? So 4.5 is the center. So using your grid paper, 4.5, and about there, okay? Then I'm going to go ahead and do my ends. And if they're not perfect, it's okay. Okay, it's okay. And one down this end, about the same. Okay, and then one in between these. And then one in between those. Okay, so that's what we got. I can get rid of this grid paper so you can see better. Okay. All right. There. Maybe you can see that better now. Let me clean my stamp. Oh, I think I need more mist. I think my ceiling fan's drying out my scrubber. Washy, washy. Dry-y, dry-y. Oh, you didn't tell me I need to do the inside. Oh, sweet Jesus. All right. All right, let's do that again. One for the inside. Okay, now washy, washy. Who was supposed to remind me of that? Did I not assign that to someone? Okay, that's all right. So now we're going, now this stamp set has two different, okay. All right, I need the little base because it kind of looks like our trees are just floating in air. And where is the little base? There it is, right there. So it comes with a little tiny piece like this. And I'm going to use my crumb cake. And I'm going to give it a little mound. Okay, so it's just not like it's not floating in air. So that one's going to go over there. But I'm going to need that later, so make sure. Who's ever in charge of reminding me. So let's give them a little mound. So I love this paper. It looks like somebody like put spackle all over it. So it looks like it's textured without texture. So I love that. Okay, now comes the colors. Remember I showed you all those colors? This is where they're going to come into play. So let me clear this off. So we are going to do Polished Pink, Mango Melody, Granny Apple Green, Heather Highland, and Pacific Point. Look at that. Fabulous, right? Isn't it fabulous? Okay, so let's go ahead and do our trees. So there's a lot of washi-washi with this. So when you're stamping with this, make sure you cover to the tip of your tree. And this is not my idea. This was by another demonstrator, I forget her name, but you see how the detail of that is, the way the distinctive stamp is made, where it gives you the different colors in there? I hope that that's showing up. Let me bring it down a little further. You guys are down a little more. But see how nice that is? Okay, I'm going to do washi-washi in between each one. Okay, let's go ahead with the mango. Look how my mango got. I don't know why it looks like that. I re-inked it. I don't know. It kind of took on a strange look. Look at that. Ooh. Washi-washi. Granny Apple Green. I want to do this on the inside because I love the Granny Apple Green. Granny Apple Green. Oh, I don't think that that's Granny Apple Green. Huh. It'll dry lighter. It just looks a little dark. Okay, let me do my inner. Oh, look at that. Washi-washi. Highland Heather. So this is such a simple card. And finally, Pacific Point. Woo, woo, that baby's dark. But they will lighten up as they dry. I think I just re-inked a lot of my ink pads. Okay. Woo, look at that. Here's our inner. Now, what do you guys think of that? Isn't that cool? Let me bring my card in. So this will go on the basic black. Do you not love that? Is that not gorgy, gorgy? Okay. So let's go with our twine again, because it's a twiny kind of night. It's a twiny night in California. All right. Ooh, I love the back of that. I'm going to go ahead and glue. Now, normally I will, I don't like having the twine on the inside of the card, but because this is designer series paper, you can always layer this on another piece if you don't like to have your twine on the inside of your card. But I'm not. I'm going to let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Oh, I'll probably get a copyright. I'll have Disney calling me tomorrow saying, oh goodness, were you on your live last night singing our songs? Yes I was. So everything's about the twine. Pull them on down. Think of this card. Do you like this so far? I hope you guys like it. Okay, little twine. Okay, where's the rest of my pieces? This will be my inside. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I just went in black again on my screen. This will be for my inside. Okay. Now, I'm missing my pieces in the CAD. Where are they? Huh. Where are the other pieces to my card? Okay, found them. I found them. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. All right. So we have a piece of basic black. Using my lovely labels, Pick a Punch. And I'm going to put them in this one here. Now when I'm using this, I do like to turn it over just to make sure it is center. And I'm going to flip it around and stick it back in to get the other side. Who all's in their jammies? Raise your hand. Am I the only one in my jammies here? We have that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Ooh. Okay, so we have our little piece. This is that little piece that I cut out with the die. And I need the little thank you. Let me do a thank you card. And a block. Where's my little block? Okay, let's do a little thank you. And I'm going to use Memento. A little thank you. Thank you. This is such a classy card. I just think it is. Okay, so a little thank you. Oops, there goes my paper trimmer. All right, let's go ahead and glue this onto here. Just like that. And again, let's do some dimensionals on there. Two of those on the back. And put that right here. And then let's add some gems. I have the genial gems here. And I think I'm going to use the lighter color. Yes, let's use these. Put those right on the edges here, like that. And one like that. Okay. And there we are. Isn't that pretty? And then here's our inside. You can put on there whatever you want. Now, if you're wondering, well, what kind of envelope is that going to be? This is going to go in one of those business envelopes. It kind of looks long, though, to me. It kind of looks longer than a business envelope, but that's the one that I'm planning it's going to fit. But isn't that pretty? Real pretty card. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. So that is that card, and here was my original one. Pretty much the same. But I love the little gems on there. I think the gems are beautiful. And how are we on time? Oh. Well, I do have one more card if you guys want to hang in there. We have our Mossy Meadow. One more card. This is another quick one. Okay. One more. Bring our pieces. Okay, so we're going to use that. Kind of reminds me of a camouflage background. That's going to get glued onto there. And we have this. I already have this done. Okay, so I won't need that. But I will need one of those inside for those. Okay, more than enough pieces. We got our bumblebee again. I'm just going to put them over there for now. Let's bring our tree back in again. I'm just loving this tree. Loving it, loving it. And I'm going to take a little smidgy. Yeah, I know, I'm not even going to bother doing that. Alright, where's my ruler on here? It's another one of those 2x2s. Okay, so let's stamp our soft suede. Let's make ourselves a little tree. washi, washi, washi. And then we need this one here that we're going to go in with our Mossy Meadow. But before we do that, we're going to bring in some Calypso Coral. And you're like, ooh, what is she going to do with that? Well, we're going to put some little thingies on our tree. And where are they? Okay, there. So there's this little stamp with these little nubby kind of things. They look like little balls. And I'm going to go with Calypso Coral in my tree. Ooh, I got the edge of that. Be careful. Be careful. In my tree, maybe one on top. Okay. Washy, washy that. And close that up. And then, oh, look what I did. I did a zhoosh there. Oh, darn it. Oh, that's just another place for an embellishment. Oh, and I just said, didn't I just say, oh, be careful. Be careful. So, ooh, that's a little dark. Okay. Alrighty. So then we also need You Truly Inspire Me. And that is going to go on to a little flag. Put that here. You truly inspire me. And that back on there. And then we're going to go ahead. This will get glued onto here. Let's do our little tag. Let me close this up. That could be danger, Will Robinson. Danger. Alrighty. Let's glue this. This is why I use my little mat. And I didn't that time. I was lazy. Don't be like me. Don't be lazy. Okay. I'm going to bring, where's that silicone mat? I'm going to put that silicone mat there because I know I'm going to end up having that. Oh, you know what? One of these little birds, I wonder if the little bird like flying up here. Cover that up. Oh, we'll find something. Okay. Kind of an odd spot for it. I'll use my little sand eraser. I wonder if that will help. I'm just here talking to myself. You guys all still with me there? Okay. Put that here. Put my sand eraser. It's kind of a deep color there. This is not a Stampin' Up! Item. I don't think that's going to come off. Okay. Alright, well, plan B would be room for an embellishment. Maybe a little birdie. A little birdie up there. Like, I'm coming. I'm coming to the tree. I'll be there. I'm coming. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, let's put this card together. Let's get this party done and over. Because I know you probably all have things you want to do, right? You don't want to be here with me all night blubbering. I think there's an up and down to this. Maybe not, though. I kind of see like trees, tree trunks, tree branches. But then I see them going that way, too. So I guess it goes either way. That's good. All right. Let's put this over here. And twine again. This will be for my inners. Put that on. Dun, 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 dun. Twine inner. So who all's still here? Say me. Me. Okay, twine. What color do I want? Let's go with this one. Too many choices. Who all's still here? Say me, 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 me. How many of you are here? Somebody count. How many of you are here? Put somebody in charge of counting. You let me know how many are here. While I fix my last card for the evening. And then I'll go back and read the number. Let's see if y'all get the same number, how many are here. All right. Okay. This is another dimensional. I don't think I want to put it up there. No, that don't look right. I'm going to put a little birdie up there, or maybe something else. Okay. Dimensionalize this as well. And then you will have seen all the cards that would have been made at tomorrow night's class had you all signed up for it. Unfortunately, I only had Kathy to sign up, and so that I don't let her down, she is going to be the recipient of every one of these cards from tonight. So yay, Kathy. Thank you for signing up, class, and I'm sorry that I'm not having it. But you will get all these, and then you will also have my video if you need help to how to put them together. Okay, let's get this little birdie. We're going to stick them up there to cover up my boo-boo. Let's put them up there. I have another one, another birdie. Another one that color. I mean, I could put another birdie in the tree. Now that's just pushing it. We'll just put that little guy up there. But let's add a few little bling blings. And take your pick tool. Let's take, oh, these are nice. Let's go with the green. Pull in the green color. And boop, boop. And I will take pictures of all these so you'll be able to go back and maybe use them for inspiration, if you so choose. Okay, so there we go. There is our ta-da card with our boo-boo there that no one will know, right? Nothing inside, totally naked, and that's okay. Here was my sample card without the boo-boo and a little something inside. But you know how that goes. So let's check out the cards we made tonight. So we made this one. Oh my goodness, there's like a whole stack of them here. Look at them all. Just look at them all. Okay. We made this one. We made this one. Well, I should say I made. No, we made them together. We made this one. So if you're not sold on this paper yet, and we made that beautiful one. And we made this one. So look at the nice variety of cards that were created tonight in what? An hour? An hour. Look at them all. Aren't they beautiful? You guys love them? Which is your favorite? Please let me know. Okay, so who was doing the counting? I'm trying to clean up some of this mess here. Who was doing the counting? Let me see if I can go back and see. Who counted how many me's are here? 7 eyeballs. Are there still 7 eyeballs here? 7 eyeballs? Type in capital letters me for everyone that's here. Let me get a paper. Rainbow trees are gorgeous. Yes, thank you. Okay. Type in capital letters me so I can write down who all is here. Mary. Kim, Fran, Nancy, Kay, Kathy, Sherry. Is that everyone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think somebody put 7. All right. They have a sticker. And front and back says the same thing. So this says all occasion. So that's where this starts, all occasion. And all you got to do is go back to you're going to get a set of these beautiful tag stickers for your catalogs. So I hope you all like that. So, and I want to thank you all for being here and sticking it through this crappy Facebook. You know, I'm thinking of maybe switching over to YouTube. I don't know if I'd have any better luck on there doing my live on YouTube. I don't know. I'll have to give a try with that. So anyhow, I hope you like that idea. Oh, and I have one more thing. If you're all still here, I think somebody left. Sneak peek for the tutorials for next month. I just completed my card for the September tutorials. So it is using the Celebration Designer Series paper. That's the theme for September. And here's my card. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cute? This is the free September, free celebration paper I used, this background paper. And I used the glitter on the penguins. Isn't that cute? And these beautiful snowflakes that we have. Oh, I love it. I hope you love it too. And I know I got cut off again. Cut off again. And it's blurry. Let me just hold it here in case the blurriness goes away, or if I come back. I mean, Facebook is like, come on, Facebook, really? Come on. What did we miss? Well, you missed the free giveaway, Mary. You'll have to see what it is when it comes in the mail. Oh, there we go. I'm back. Okay, so I'm just going to show you this card, and then I'm going to head off. Isn't that pretty? So that's going to be the tutorial for September, and here's the inside. And I fussy cut that deer out. There is a punch, but I don't have it, so I fussy cut that deer out. Isn't that cute? All right, I'm going to go. I'm going to clean up this mess. I'm going to post some pictures. I'm going to get all your envelopes together and hopefully get them in the mail for tomorrow. But thank you all for joining me. You will all be rewarded for being here. And I so appreciate you sticking here with me. Now, don't forget, I won't be here next Thursday because I'll be attending the leadership event through Stampin' Up. But I'm sure you'll hear from me. All right, everyone, have a wonderful night. Thank you so much. And be safe and enjoy your upcoming weekend. And I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Thank you. Thanks for the orders, too. Don't forget, you can be entered to win the mini cut and boss machine with each $50 purchase using the host code. Okay, I'm done. All right, bye.